tried. It was I thought I had it in the one setting where the screen is like the other way. Alrighty. Welcome to What's up, Janice? I gotta get the top chat, live chat. Chat filter. Top messages. Okay. Alright. Am I live? I didn't do like a long setup, a pre-setup. Just I forgot. I didn't forget I was busy. And can you guys hear me? Should I put the speaker on? I see Janice in the chat. LRG. What's up? Alright, we'll go ahead and get you guys dialed in. John Boy, hello. Is that better? Can you guys hear me better now? There's Amy. Good day, Amy. William, Jaggy Glass. Good day, good day. There's Teresa, Malcolm, Gracie, Adam. Yeah, I wasn't able to do all the proper setup stuff on the computer, so it's gonna be fast. Betty, Janet, Aline, what is up? Yes. Okay. All right. Just trying to pay attention to the chat. There's Kelly. There's Kevin. Pokemon. Who did I miss? Happy Hearts Kids. Sally. There's Marge B. Marge B. Scratching. Tammy. What's up, Debbie Fama? There's Thelma, Nancy, She Hunts. Boy, I tell you, the shirt's the same color as the thing. It's hard to see. Just Lloyd, Jacqueline. That's right. It looks backwards in there, but it's not. There's Matt Hooker. Is that what it says? Connie, Wes, what's up, my man? And who else in there? There's Luis. 88 people already. Wow. So what is up, all? Saturday. Good morning, Nelly. B. Gross, what's up? If I get smooth my face. Road's a little bumpy. Hope everyone's having a good day. There's Yvonne, Betty, KZ, Nina. You having a surprise birthday for your 70-year-old uncle? That's awesome, Nina. That's good. Man, my shirt's really messing up. I can't see. There's Meemaw B, Stephanie, Shannon, Connie, Darla. It's a smoothie. Julia's creation that she makes every day. The creation. Ooh, wow, y'all broke up to 50 degrees, Kelly. Is that too shaky for you guys? Right on. What's up, my poor sons? Take it up a little bit higher. How's that? Now you guys can see if I turn you around. But there you go. Right on. Love you back. You know it. You guys see that? This is all the woods. I think I turned the speaker off. So how are you today, Jacelyn? Hope you guys are having fun. There's Joanne from Ocala. Well, it's every other, like it's like the monthly Saturday run to Chelsea Salon. So we're going to get our haircuts. Nope, she's not cleaning this morning. Well, she already cleaned this morning, but we are on our way to Chelsea Salon. So that's why I'm not wearing my, look, probably last time we were on our way there, if you go back and watch the live, I'll probably be wearing the same thing. Me and Joy were laughing about it. My go-to outfit that I wear all the time. My Dickies, they're like 8 years old probably. And I don't know, these are probably newer ones. 5 years maybe. Sorry, I've been missing the chat. Ooh, Malcolm, I hope you're doing better. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we have a slow driver in front of us. Right on, Dana, appreciate it. Yeah, well, we're moving on. So this week, first 2 days, we're out the gate. appreciate just me, is we're going to be at the track, back at the track, baby. It's kind of sad in the sense that you guys won't get to see Captain Cozine and have the fun that we always had and the laughs we always had. So, but you guys gonna get some cool fun, me goofing off and some mowing meditation, some weeding meditation with Willis. I gotta get out there and kind of assess the situation now that there's no groundskeeper out there. So we're gonna changing it up next week a little bit. So it's gonna be fun. It'll be good to get off and out of the creek for a bit. What's up, Paula? Yeah, actually, well, there's some a whole new track was built. Andy's building new sections. Keegan was building new sections on the what are they building there? Oh, they're doing a pole. Building new sections on the Supercross track. So it should be a pro section. So what I understand, it's going to be cool. There's going to be 3 lanes, like the 50 lane, the regular one, and then a pro section. That way, everybody, pros have a little bit more of a what do you call it? Technical section. Than the whole track being the same thing. Yeah, dude, did you see that? All them gators in the canal? For sure. It was freaking gnarly. That was pretty wild. That was in Georgia, right? Like, they had to be eating on each other. T for 2's missed the track too, right on. Well, again, we'll be out there. We'll assess what's going on. I'll be having some workers sent out there. And then, I'll be out there. I'll be on the skid steer with the mower. I'll be on the other mower. Just trying to get a lot, because it's been a lot of rain out there. Things pretty much really grown up. And so, Gate Smasher, you'll get some of your mowing meditation videos. What's up, Crystal Paranormal? Normally? I don't know how to say that very good. George and is it Gore? What'd you say? Migrate? They were migrating? Is that what you mean? Simply mean? What's up, Kevin? Yeah, it was pretty wild, man. There was a lot of gators. You definitely didn't want to go swimming in that area. That's like all them sharks swarming. That one video, all the sharks swarming. What's going on the earth right now? And all the animals are just swarming everywhere. Right on. Grand Island, New York. Appreciate you, Luis. Crystal. Yeah, but it's fun trying to say it, Crystal. It's always fun because everybody knows how I hold beer. That's too early for that. But everybody knows how good I am at grammar and spelling. I think it's part of the fun. Like I had an email, and if you're in the chat, I do appreciate. I mean, I appreciate everything, comments and all. But everyone was like the spell check on like 3 of my different thumbnails are completely spelled wrong. But it is what it is. It's part of me. I think it was I don't even know what they were. But, yeah, that's my 3rd compliment on the shirt. Appreciate it. Terry Smith, what's up? Yeah, they have been. They've been around us too. Storms have been clouding up. It's sunny, then it's dark, then thunder and lightning. So good morning, Melissa Crawford. How are you guys? I appreciate that, Jericho. It's not about the spelling and grammar. It's about enjoying seeing you love your life and the fun you have. That's right. Well, I'll probably lose a couple pounds come Monday and Tuesday because the thing about it is I'm gonna get out there and I'll just get going because there's gonna be so much to do. And I have 2 workers coming in, and so I'll get them. Hopefully there'll be some good ones, and anyone won't be scared to get out there and weed. Usually they're not. Our buddy Mondo supplies the workers, and they're always good people. They always do a good job. So, although some of them I will catch on the other sides of the jumps on their phones, like sitting down. But it's cool. They take breaks and all. I get it. But when there was just one particular one, he just liked hanging out. That's all he liked doing. So. Whoa! Wow! That guy! I hit that guy. Look at this. Oh man. Can't see it. Didn't spin you around. I couldn't see it. Yeah, so there's a guy riding a bicycle down the road, and this car went off the road, and that was pretty nuts. Leaving Monday for the beach in Delaware. All right, Amy, get your tan on. Get your tan on. We have a lot to do. Oh, I know I have a lot to do. Trust me. Good thing about it is I get to do what I want to do. I actually want to go out there and get that going because there's a lot more than 2 days worth of work out there. I promise you that. But I got to delegate what all I'm doing. So, what's up, Taz? That's the one thing with it. You know, I got to balance everything. I know tomorrow, I believe I have an email. There's going to be some individuals possibly swinging by Tubetown. Not exactly sure yet on timing, but I might get out there and hang out. So just not to disappoint everybody, but I don't have a Tubetown video for tonight. I mean, I can do a Tubetown live. We'll see, but you know, probably not. But there won't be a Tubetown video tonight. I don't have one. I'm sorry. I know you guys all understand. Look, there's a big one. Beautiful landscape in Florida. So many wildfires here up north. Whoa, whoa. Hold on, brakes. What you doing, Brenda? I'd try to say your last name, but I'm sure I'd say it completely wrong, and you would laugh at me. What is going on up here?
I don't know.
Is it in front of that van?
Mm-hmm.
We're in like at 60 and it's down to 33 miles an hour. Appreciate that, Janice. It's the mayor's day off, right? Yeah, but I think I did that last time. I think I took a day off. But we're doing good, you know what I mean? We're steady trying to make videos. Again, I want to change up the whole deal, you know. I'm kind of, you know, beyond the what's in the smoothie, Debbie Farmer asked. Hold on, we got to figure out what's going on in front of us. There's another person on the road on a bicycle. Look, at least they're doing it right and going against traffic. So Debbie, I'll have Debbie, Debbie, I'll Julie email you what all's in it, or text you, I should say. She's driving right now, but when we get there, she'll text you. A lot of good stuff, a lot of like fruits and vegetables. So, Iban. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hopefully it was that car in front of them. Alright, Times in Florida, teenager, I think. Debbie says thanks. Yeah, in Florida, it's depending on where you're at. Actually, I was talking to somebody, I forget, and then and freaking, I forgot what I was going to say. Hey, I'm gonna do that. Anyway, my neck of the Florida, that's right. In the wintertime, yeah, it's depending on where you're at. Further south of us, it don't really get winter. It might get cold a day here and there, but you know, from pretty much Orlando south, Ocala gets a little chilly. Joanne's in the cat chat; she can tell you there. But pretty much Orlando down, especially in Miami, because we have the show there. You know, from October to January, that it never gets cold. I mean, there might be a night or two that might get chilly, but it don't really get that much colder. But up here in North Florida, so all right. If anybody's talking politics in the chat, we don't talk politics on this channel. So, because then it becomes a whole blah. 40 here before they've hit 40. You need a break sometimes. You have plenty of great videos in the library for all of us. I appreciate, glad you found the I appreciate that, Carrie T. And that's one thing I say. Like, there's definitely a lot of videos. I got like 600 or 700. And you go back and watch. It's funny because Julia did the trivia before. It was you know, so you go back and watch some of those older videos, and we did that one week where we did trivia on different videos. But the whoa, sorry, she just took off. But the older videos were like they had the music in them, and the different ways that my editing and stuff was fun. You know, everything just evolves over time. But there's definitely a lot of look, there's a little craft fair. There's definitely a lot of videos out there to go watch and have fun and laugh. The heat is the only thing I miss about Florida. I like the heat. I mean, it gets sometimes it gets like you don't want to do anything that's so hot, but you just have to, like, as the chief of the fire department says, he's a special forces as well. You should embrace the suck, bring it on. You know what I mean? Once it's there, you got to bring it on. not getting that Publix done. I think it'll be up before we know it. Look at all this. All the shopping centers going in. They just went through and just, I guess the farmers sold all that field. It's a whole big giant plaza. This is the next town before we get to the big town. What's up? Nomad Astral? Maybe that's what it is. So, Laura, what is up, Providence? What's up? There's Jeremy's in the chat with the hails low, you beautiful people. What's up, my man? How are you up there? Is that... Did I see a video with you guys wearing sweaters the other day? Willis for president. They won't want me president. Actually, that would be a good president. It'd be nothing but all fun and joy. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was cold up there or not, but I thought I seen a video with you guys with sweaters on. Froze. It's perfect. He says it's perfect. Yeah, I know. Well, it's hot down here. It's like it's got this like overcast. It kind of keeps it rains and it keeps like the heat down. You know, like in between here and the clouds. So yeah, I didn't get to see yesterday's video. I haven't seen that one yet. Grandkids Taxi says you love it. What is it? Oh, stats. Hey Willis, wishing a blessed Saturday. Thumbs up. Appreciate you. Back at you. I wear long sleeves just to keep the mosquitoes off. Yeah, you know, that's one thing about it, depending on where you're at. You know what? Something I watched the other day I thought was pretty cool. And it's illegal, it's crap, but I thought it'd be fun to do. It was and you guys know I don't really, you know, I don't watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. But and I've watched like maybe 2 of the videos, but there was this guy like he like rides trains. Like he's not a hobo, but he like there's a thing where there's like little this whole like avenue where they hide by near the trains, like little hideout spots, and they'll find in the car like dirty face or clean face, depending on if you're riding on the front of the car or back of the car. There's different types of cars you're riding. He'll ride it like stayed up like 4 or 5 hours and then get off there. And I thought it was pretty cool, man. It'd be kind of fun. I mean, but you get just what they call the bull, which is the guys in the train yards that, you know, they got cameras and everything that watch and try to catch people from like robbing a chain, stuff like that. But I think it'd be that'd be cool. It'd be fun to be adventure, but I couldn't like record it because it's illegal. But he records it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Gates Smash with $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Go to Ralph's Burger Shack. Mighty Joe. Hey, did you guys know we went there? That was where we were at yesterday with Bubs. And you guys saw, well, did you guys see that? Be sure to go and give him a follow. Man, it's so awesome. I can't wait to get the lures that he's going to be designing. But man, it's pretty fun stuff. You go watch the video of his actually go into his bait store, and like it's in the tackle box, Bub's tackle box. You go into the actual store, and so it's good. Debbie Farmer says, happy anniversary, George and Jeremy. So you guys' anniversary, happy anniversary. That's awesome. Well, if you guys are down, we go to dinner, but might be a little bit of a, if we met in the middle, where'd that be, Jeremy? That'd be like in probably Kentucky, maybe? Meet for dinner in Kentucky. All right, one day I'll have a private jet. I'm gonna fly everywhere. I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that. So rock and roll. Well, what was it? If you want to say, man, people are driving slow today. But yeah, for sure. It's me and Julie's anniversary of going to Chelsea's every month. Huh, babe? Like, we go in there to get our haircuts. Julie's zoned in on driving. All right, the smoothie is done. Well, we got 180, 170 people in there. I can't see because I started the phone the wrong way. Oops, sorry. And you're bouncing because we are going to be, hey, can you put that link up, Wes? You have it, don't you? Put Bub's tackle box. Bub's tackle box. I mean, that was really cool. It was really cool meeting, his name is Chris. He goes by Dad or Bubs. Again, you watch the video, you'll see some of the stuff with the lures. And then you go and watch the video of him. He's there, a couple of videos going, but inside his actual store. but they're going to be coming to the festival. He will have a booth at the festival. Maybe it'd be cool. Maybe you could bring in little things and maybe make some on site. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Had to mention that to Patty. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But he's gonna have a whole trailer there full of them. Like I was like, man, it'd be cool. This is my thought. I'd mentioned it before. Like if you had a trailer set up, like pull up, it's a vending trailer. You pull up and you walk inside like some of the other vendors have, like their shops, they're enclosed trailers, but their shops they have AC in them. But you take that, like after the festival on Sunday, go over to Cedar Key, set up right there. People come walk in your bait shop and buy different things. You know what I mean? Like that would be a really cool idea. So, but he's going to be at the festival. I believe he says he's going to be bringing him and his wife down, and so they're going to be set up at the festival with all the lures. And I can't watch the traffic right now because the traffic is a lot. Franklin, check it out. Hey, everybody in the chat. Franklin Lamont in the chat. Just so everybody knows, I apologize if I say it wrong. He has donated, and Franklin, your nephew, I'm not sure if your nephew's name, if he wants to be recognized or not, but Franklin is the one who donated the train for the festival. Everybody, so give Franklin a big shout out there in the chat. And not only that, they are, and correct me if I'm wrong, they are working on an additional trolley that will be set up for park, another trolley train. So we're gonna have, man, Frank, I really do appreciate that. You guys saw in the video, and I spoke to Frank. Maybe we had a great conversation yesterday on the phone. And if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be making some conductor hats, his wife and them, and they're doing all this out of the goodness of their heart. And so, therefore, he's going to be having a donation bin set up there for they raise money for their local food pantry or their senior center, if I'm not mistaken, right, Frank? But yeah, so everybody give Frank some love out there for donating the train, and if I'm not mistaken, a secondary train, as we spoke, that will be utilized as a trolley, to where we will be able to have a train, and if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Frank, it's wheelchair accessible, so therefore they could pop on it and then be taken from parking, because my goal is to have this festival packed and parking all the way down basically that street that I want to extend the festival. I got a feeling that's going to be where a lot of the parking is going to be, and so therefore there's ample room. There's nobody lives down that road. It doesn't cost anything down there, so therefore I got a feeling we'll set up that trolley going from the that whole parking area down and back, taking people to and from their cars, and then the other train. And it all depends. It might change once we get everything set up in there. But the other train, it'd be cool to drive it from the train I showed you in the picture, that Mr. Frank's train, to drive through the festival to one end and then turn around and drive back. You know what I mean? That's the idea. But yeah, once again, huge thanks to Frank. Excuse me, in the chat, you all. I'm not sure if you have a YouTube channel or not, Frank, but if you do, everybody go give him a follow. Because that was just, and his nephew. His nephew's the one who reached out, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe his nephew is in the military, if I'm not mistaken. And so, but he reached out, and then we connected, and man, it's going to be so cool. So, big shout out to Frank there. I didn't even recognize it. Now, when I saw your last name from the emails, I recognized it then. But you saying it's ready for the festival. Now, how cool is that? How many vendors so far? I know we have 7 already confirmed, and I will be going into basically Belinda right now is still finalizing the vendors applications. And so once those are done, I'm not trying to put a lot of stuff on her. I know they had some troubles with the computers there at City Hall last week, or not last week, the other day. So once I get those vendor applications up, but I will be doing some cold calling this week. I'm going to cold call about like 30 vendors to see, and actually, if I see any while we're out in between here and the festival, if I see people out, go ask them. I've seen a couple today, but it started raining, so therefore they're packing up. But yeah, that's the goal. Again, I mean, and once I get this 30 plus spots, well, it's gonna be like I'm gonna go for 25, and then we'll start doing some more looking. But there might I know there's other people that emailed an interest in being part of it, and they can go ahead and sign up. They can go ahead and sign up through Belinda once she has the application complete. But they can go ahead and you can sign up and pay for it and do it yourself. So yeah, it's going to be. I mean, I got so many things going on in my brain right now. Joy's like shaking her head right now, like, wow. So you want to get the earmuffs in the back? We have some earmuffs from going and practicing. What's Frank to say? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. But we'll kind of adjust all that accordingly. LRG, but you are right. I need to put the air conditioner on this. I gotta turn you guys a little bit and get the AC vent blowing on you. The phone's sitting in the sun. So it's perfect weather. Hell's headquarters, Jeremy says. It's gonna be perfect weather come the festival time. I'll tell you that much. October. Another thing I was thinking about, being it's October 26th, we need to have a costume contest, right? Because I'll have my, and somebody did reach out to me about some people, I believe in Nashville, but it's a little bit lengthy over email. I had to look in that a little bit more, because we'd like to get some musicians there. However, you know, it's all volunteer basis. Everything's pretty much volunteer basis, and I'm actually looking into with Mr. Ronnie, who's donating the bounce house. His nephew actually has restroom trailers, so we're seeing if we can get a better deal with that versus doing renting the porta potties. You know what I mean? So again, ultimately the main goal of the festival is to raise money for the general funds account for the city of Otter Creek. Who's that? T for two? T for two gifted 5 memberships. Appreciate you, T for two. Brenda gets one. Paula gets one. Star gets one. Michelle and Marge B. Appreciate you, T for two. Yep, so we discussed that, Sharon. Actually, Sharon, were you the one to send me the email? I know that I got several emails. I got a bunch of emails in regards to different things, but absolutely there will be a first aid station. There will be a food court area. I'll be borrowing some tables. We have plenty of tables and chairs from the track, where I'll be borrowing, probably like 6 of those with chairs to have like a little food court area where depending on where the food vendors are set up. You know what I mean? I know we have the contact for the Chick-fil-A truck. I've turned that over to Zip. He will be reaching out. I think he already has reached out, and so therefore, hopefully, in planning of their fourth quarter events, we will become one of them. I mean, that's my hopes, and so we'll have that. So therefore, if we do that, we might do the food court all there at the end of the festival. I mean, there's really no end because you could come from either way. But if you sorry, it just falls over because you kind of like tripod's not that stable. But it's gonna be, we'll have that. Yeah, definitely appreciate that, T for two. But we'll have that going. Have if the restroom trailers work out, that'd be great. Because if I'm not mistaken, a lot of those are air conditioned, so that's even better. I mean, a restroom trailer is way better than a porta potty. Let's face it. But right now, we have the quote for 6 porta potties total. We'll have 2 handicap at each end, along with a female and a male bathroom at each end. Handicap will be family / unisex / family unisex handicap. It'd be all 3 of those, and then you'd have a male and a female. Good morning, Silver Stacks. How are you? Houston's in the house. Big one there, French. Hey man, you do support. Hey, I support human beings. I support everybody. Now, I don't support people throwing their stuff on other people. I don't support that, and we'll just leave it there. But I support the human race, is everything I support. The good human race. So check that out, everybody. Franklin, the gentleman donating the train in his time, his father was a logger when the trains were still running back in the day, back through Otter Creek. How cool is that? Franklin, was he ever there? Do you know if was he ever logging in Otter Creek? Do you know? Anja from the Netherlands. What is up? Wow, there's a lot of traffic out. I'm glad I'm looking at this and talking to you guys. It's like, that guy's wanting to race you. Is he serious? He's literally trying to cut in on Julia. I'm about to put him on live. The Netherlands. High in the sky. There's Peter. Shar from Netherlands. So is that man finally getting here? Get out of his car, stop listening to him just talking. Two awesome dogs. What's up? What time's the appointment?
1.
Oh, so you're going in here first? Well, I guess I'll stay here. I thought the appointment was at noon.
At noon?
Or well, usually when we leave, we get here right when the appointment starts, so that's what I was thinking. We're at the Hobby Lobby. It's right next to Chelsea Salon. So we gotta get a couple things. It's always fun going there. I got some pretty cool. That's where we got that Scotland high. Was it high? The cow, Scotland cow. We got that picture from this place.
I'll be back.
So all right, Selena, Tube Town, baby. That's right. There's Aussie Just Jen. Back at you. Yep, we are. We are now. Obviously, I'm not in my red shirt and outside. So, greetings from Australia. Peter, what is up? We got Australia, Netherlands. Blush. Hi, Daddy. Well, I'm pretty sure you're not my kid. Blush. But hi. You're the nicest person I know. Anyone agree? Hey, you know what? I just, again, people in this, the world we live in now, and there's, I tell you what, how many people, 190 people, was it Whiskey Jack, man? I'd love to have a conversation over the phone with that gentleman. We've been kind of going back and forth in comments, and there's no disrespect at all, and I think there's some more comments I haven't got back to. But, there's just so much hate in this world, and I understand what he was talking about in the sense of, and if you're in here, man, say something. I would appreciate it just because I completely respect you wholeheartedly. But he referred to the way he looks at situations. He's a combat veteran, and the way he looks at situations, and I could never know. I could never know. I wouldn't have any of the slightest idea because I've never been there. I do not know. However, that situation, him looking at it versus me looking at it, I don't look at it as a combat situation, but I don't want to really go into talking about that. But Whiskey Jack, if you're out there, man, hit me up in the emails. Dude, I'd love to have a conversation with you over the phone. I think it's nothing but respect for you, and the fact of I'm moving on with the thing. I've kind of spoke my mind on everything, but anything aside from that, I'd love to have a conversation with you. But yeah, back to what I was getting at, man. People just need to support people, man. There's all this bickering and selfishness in the world is just getting ridiculous. Everybody's about me. Say, man, do something for somebody else, would you? I mean, like I said before, it feels good to be nice. Who in the chat right now? There's 180 people in there. Who's gonna tell me it doesn't feel good to be nice? You know what I mean? So. Yeah, that's right. And that's exactly why I keep the politics, the religion, all that out. I keep it all out of my chats and stuff because of the fact of, there's people in there who disagree with me, my views, and I disagree with their views, but that's okay. That's all right. We can still coexist. If I'm not infringing upon you and you're not infringing upon me, I'm not trying to push my ideas or my beliefs on you, and you're not trying to do it on me. Well, then hey, man, we can be friends. We can have a sweet tea together. We can have a hot tea together. We can have a cold beer together. We can have a warm beer together. I think it's Germany. I want to go one day and have a warm beer where it's like where they do warm beer. But it's like, man, if that's one thing my YouTube channel can help do is like I said, the goal is to change the world one smile at a time. But the more I can put it out there, and even the people who don't like me, because there's out there right now. I'm sure that deputy in Levy County don't like me right now, but there's 99% of the comments on across the board on. I went and looked at comments on other channels where it's been talked about, and 99% of them all agree with the same thing, that it was where it was at. But there are this 1%, and that's okay. You're not going to. Everybody's not going to agree. That's okay. Doesn't mean the human race has to, hate each other. It's just ridiculous. So, remember that golden rule: treat people the way you want to be treated. Absolutely, Bertha. That's what I try to do. I mean, again, I was pulling over to pick up the neighbor, but then I realized who it was, and I was like, I can't do that. But right on, Sharon. Appreciate that. It's just wild, man. It's just wild. Everybody in the again, I don't want to get talking about because Julie, that's one thing Julie said. Don't be talking about that. And again, it's kind of hard not to, but at the same time, I'm going to shift back to where my vibration is and the good feelings and the good vibes. Because what's up, Shirley? Is that Shirley? Yeah. Because the fact of that's what brings me good, and I'll say it with the fact that I want everybody to know that the more good you do, the more you give to others, the more God will bless you. It's so. I haven't been reading the chat. I'm so sorry. It's so simple, but there's so many people who don't get it. There's so many people who don't get it. And that's where that one situation. If there would have been kindness and de-escalation in it, it would have never got there. But if thinking about it, rewinding prior to the police getting there, do you think there was kindness going on? Do you think, it's like, if there was, that probably wouldn't happen. And that's where, if I can continue to help people have fun, smile, and enjoy life, well, that's what I want to do. Whiskey Jack, there you are, my man. I was just talking about you. I hope you heard about me. With all due respect, sir, I'd love for you to email me, man. I'd love to have a conversation with you. And so I really do appreciate you. As I was saying earlier, man, I could never understand any of the things that you've done and been through. I want you to know that I have full and complete respect for you, and I appreciate the respect going back and forth. But I love just to talk to you over the phone, man. Just to have a great conversation. Just because, as I'm saying, human beings can see different things, but they can communicate and talk about it with each other, and that can make the world a better place. And that's where, again, I haven't been reading the chat. I do apologize. It's hard at times, and but I'm not sure if you're on here earlier, my man. I want you to know that I do appreciate the respectful comments. I just, we'll talk about it over the phone if you want to, man. That'd be great. That'd be great. So, but yeah, moving back to where I was going at, changing back the vibration to, the good stuff, and just having fun. That's where the next week, getting back out of the tracks will be fun. Excuse me. I'll be quite honest with you, I will be bummed. I will super duper be bummed that Captain ain't there. Captain ended up leaving. Him and Robert ended up leaving. So it's gonna be a bit quiet. There won't be as much fun and laughter around with him. But I will be doing some cool videos. I'll show you guys the new track, show you the new additions that are being put on. My chat just stopped. I'm sorry. I'm gonna wait a minute. My chat just stopped and froze. But yeah, so there's gonna be some fun for those of you who like the it stopped. I don't know how to refresh it either. Okay, there's Fawn Mail. Hello. But so we'll be getting some of that stuff out. Frankly, I know you had said something there. What did you say? What message was held for review? Let me view that message. Oops. Oh, okay. Show. So, do you want me to show? I don't want to show it on the thing, Whiskey Jack. I don't want everybody else to have it unless you're one. That it hid your email. So if you want me to go ahead and pop it up, but I got it on there, but I probably won't remember, man. Just let me know if it's cool to undo it, and then I know one of the mods will remember to help remember where it's at. If not, email me, and then with your number, and I'll give you a call. So yeah, anybody interested in the festival, please email Belinda. She might not have gotten back to you just yet. Again, I was in the office yesterday. We were talking about it. To email her as far as like the shaved ice. Love to have a shaved ice thing there. I know somebody hit us up. They have their family does like cotton candy or the big, what do you call it? It's like funnel cakes. The stuff you get at fairs. The stuff that's not really that good for you. But yeah, it's so we have some interest coming in, which is good, and I haven't really started doing a hard push, and I don't want everybody to think I'm just doing it all myself. I'm just really passionate and love doing this, and I want to see this thing really thrive and be the best it can be, and with the help, I mean, with Franklin in the chat, you know what I mean, and I know you said some other stuff in there, Mr. Frank, but we have a train going to be there. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, I showed a picture in the one video of the train, and so how cool is that to have a train there to give kids rides? And then, if I'm not mistaken, I'll be the trouble with the cotton candy. Frank says I'll be in trouble with it. But being able to have that train there, and then if I'm not mistaken, he's working on having another train there. I know he said yes, but I don't. Again, I know he's working on some things, but at this time, it looks like we're going to be having another train to shuttle people that is ADA accessible. And let me say no, Franklin, if I'm saying wrong. That way, I want to make sure. Appreciate that, Scared Silly. You know, I never thought in 1,000 years that I'd have this position I have now, and I'm so and forever will be grateful for Jeremy Hills and what the hells and everything he's done for me in a sense of, teach me how to fish. You know what I mean? He didn't catch my fish for me. He didn't do anything other than teach me how to fish. Just like any other person who wants to do something in life. Speaking of that, can you put Bub's I didn't know if I went up there. Bub's email in there or thing in there. What do you call it? His link. I think I checked this morning. He ended up getting like 100 subscribers since just his videos. So that's pretty cool. But it's fun. I was sitting there talking to him, and that's what he said. So I don't want to tell his story too much, but I'll tell a little bit about it. But this is where it's very interesting, and this is where I think he has a great story to tell. But he has gotten to a point in his life where he worked in the mines all his life and has done very well for himself and his family. But he got to a point where, and it's kind of like I tell everybody, I'm like, you only have so much life and you're not promised tomorrow. So you need to really enjoy now, enjoy today, enjoy what you get. I mean, I'm so thankful Whiskey Jack is here because of the stuff that gentleman's been through. You know what I mean? There's so many who have given all that aren't here that man, life is so precious that, and he said, like, you know what? I'm to the point now where I want to do what I want to do, and he wants to continue to make the fishing lures and fish and make man, he wants, his goal is like, man, he's like, I'd love to make lures and catch fish on my own lures. And I was like, man, there you go. I mean, there's so many fishing channels out there. He's a really good-hearted guy. There's Bub's Tackle Box. Everybody, please go give Bub a follow and give him a comment and a saying. Check out his actual store, and that's all. I'm not mistaken. It's all at the house there, right? Wes, but it's but what I'm getting at is the man's he's at a point in his life. He's like, I got a good 25 left in me, good 30 maybe, and that's if you're lucky. And so therefore, doing what he loves, and that's where Frank, yes, it's there at the house. Frank in the chat loves doing. He loves. When I had a great conversation with him on the phone, and he's retired law enforcement. But they love just seeing kids smile, and if you have a passion for something, he has a passion for trains, and you're able to give to the community or to other individuals, human beings. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, red, green, blue, purple, brown, black. I don't care if you're left side, right side, the LGBTQ side. If you're neutral, whatever the case may be, we're all human beings. If you can respect me, I can respect you. And if you have a passion about something and you can enjoy the rest of your life doing it, and shout out to Frank for having that. And he just loves seeing kids smile. And like, man, how cool. I mean, the same thing. That's what I did, all of my career with riding the dirt bikes, and also Whiskey Jack, by no means anyway, man, we'll talk on the phone, dude. Let's just talk on the phone. I'd love to conversate with you, my man. All right, I've been talking a lot. We're at 43 minutes. Julie's gonna come back. She's like, "You're still talking?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got an hour to do. It's an hour-long show." But what you doing? Look, I do got my gear. Shout out to Ty. I did get with Ty too. Next week, see if he wants to come back out and do some more work on the House Depot. Oh, so I was going to take you by the train depot in Trenton, which the old train depot is still there, just like it was. The old chimneys are still there, just like the chimney on the House Depot that we're cleaning up. Remember, it's not the actual depot there. It's the house. I'm calling it the House Depot, but the chimneys are just alike. It's the same as the old depot in Trenton, which I'll show you guys. I'll get pictures. I'll do some videos over there and take you and show you. But and John, is your Uncle Frank? Is that your uncle, John? That might be the nephew I was talking about. I believe it is. Yes, it is you, John. Okay, so shout out to John, because John is the one who actually emailed me about his Uncle Frank with the train. So yeah, yep, John, man, shout out to you. Thank you very, very much for reaching out, and I appreciate it because we're all excited to have them on board. Choo-choo. And so you know what else I got? And you saw the one video. Chris Crates for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. It's his third super on the live stream. But those little train whistles, like, I'm not sure who sent those, but we got a bunch of those. But boy, those could get like super annoying. Because we did that at that last big show I did. The Flores family, Tito, they ended up selling. They had like a skit, you know what I mean? And they go up in the crowd in our first show. They sold them, and boy, it got pretty annoying. Everybody in their whistles, man. Like, could you imagine like 60 people in the crowd with whistles? Oh gosh, it wasn't a big crowd. There's only like maybe 1,000 there, not even. I'm not sure, but man, it got pretty annoying. That's right, Peter. If you respect people, you will get respect back. Absolutely, Whiskey Jack. Absolutely, 100%. That's why we kind of just shifted gears back to where the channel's always been, and you know, I just had to address that particular situation. Nothing else to do, anything else. Appreciate the She Hunts. Play. The Bike God. I think I know you're talking about. I think that's a musician, right? Oh, right on, Karen. What's up? Been watching the British marching in London. That's cool. Awesome. Where we at? 200 plus people here, man. I appreciate everybody jumping on, just hearing me blah, blah, blah. Again, I do apologize. There won't be a TubeTown video tonight. If I feel froggy, the mayor might show up and do a live. Probably not, because I want to, you know, again, hang out with Julia and, you know, Doug. Yes, I'm pretty sure that is still there. Actually, Wes is in the chat. Wes is going to be doing some videos here pretty soon and some updates as to what's going on. I think he's done a short or something, but I was going to talk to Wes, but I believe he's going to be doing a little bit more of an update as to what's going on with that situation. But therefore, that's where you'll get that information over there. I'm no longer involved with that. I'm pretty happy where I'm at with TubeTown, because it's back to focus on TubeTown and not being bothered with, and the fact of you know, all that stuff is moving forward. And as Whiskey Jack said, you know, I do and never wanted or intended to have anything other than letting the proper authorities do whatever they need to do in their situation. So that's 100% that you know, I'm kind of beyond that now. It's where I'm at, and it's all just to do, again, once again, everybody knows my heart and knows where I'm at with it. I don't like the negativity. I don't like to do I'm not about the drama, any of that. It's more about, you know, everybody out there appreciating and loving each other, because we're all human beings and we all bleed red. That's it. I mean, I've never seen anybody bleed blue or green, but for the most part, that's right, Chef Fest Grandma. Every day is a gift. Every day is a gift that you get to stand up, if you get to wake up, if you get to sit up, if you just get to open your eyes, because there's some people out there that you know, aren't able to stand up, but they're still living, and they're still enjoying their lives. I see several people that you know, that, what's up, Flippin', that you know, really enjoy their lives, even though some people might look at them as having a disability. Well, it scared me. Some people might look at them as having a disability, but they're not. They're staying positive, and they're focusing on the good in the life, and that's where it's at. Oh, Joy's back. 10 minutes till her repair appointment. What's up, Deborah? Everybody say what's up to Flippin'. Flippin's in the chat. Oops, sorry, I'm just trying to take the thing down. I was trying to go back and read the chat. Appreciate you. What's up, Troyce? Who was that? That was Karen. Yeah, right. If you got green coming by, you better check it out. Yeah. No, I didn't respond. I didn't respond to you, Slipknot. Julie told me the other day I got the note in my truck to call you. So just be patient with me, my man, because there's a lot of things that go on with me. So it isn't like I don't plan on actually doing it. Whiskey Jack, really, man, dude, that's so awesome. Do you by chance ever have any pictures or anything, or any of the Any of photos of that, man? That'd be so cool. It's fun to see people who had been back to my shows back then. That's cool. But I'd definitely love to chat with you on the phone, sir. All right, we are back. I'll be done here in about 10 minutes, but Joy's gonna be going in and getting her hair done, and I'm gonna go get my hair done. I ain't got much hair to get done, but yeah, for sure, just me, Lori. Yeah, that's what I'm so.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay, I'll be in this shoot shortly. I'm so pumped that Frank was in the chat. We were able to show him some love because of the fact of him donating the train and the time. I know Ronnie's out there. Shout out to Ronnie bringing a bounce house. I mean, think about this. I got games. I got a bunch of prizes thanks to you viewers. I mean, literally, this this festival, and I'm so thankful to be in a position to be able to have a lot of it put on by you guys. Again, I told Zim, I was like, you know what? My goal is to get everything, you know, and it's nothing to do with, you know, oh, it's all about me. It's all about me. It's about because I have an opportunity, I have a platform to help, and I want to, and I've experienced, and I want to have a lot of you out there with a lot of experience are emailing me, and trust me, I get a lot of emails. You know, I understand where Jeremy comes from now. You know, I didn't before as much, but with comments and with emails, you know, it's a lot, and then having to create content, edit content, all that, it is a lot. But yeah, all good, Franklin. But that's where Slipknot. I'll give you a call, sir. Don't you worry. I know. Joy asked me the other day. She's like, you know, I saw the information in there, it's in my truck. It's just the fact of if my mom was in the chat, she'd tell you the same thing. My best friend tells you the same thing. Sometimes I'm just a space case. I'm sorry. I've had my bell rung way too many times from my martial arts, and then my dirt bike career. Baby Cornball, what is up? I can't wait. So if anybody can plan to get to the festival, man, please do it. We're going to have, you know, we already got games. We got prizes, thanks to you guys. We got bounce house. We got a train. I know we already got 7 vendors lined up. Yep, so Franklin is a retired police officer. I mentioned that again, like I said, we had a great conversation on the phone as well. Yeah, so sorry to hear that, Whiskey Jack. I remember you saying that, and I believe I've seen you say that. I don't know if that's an email or not. So now I've been trying to check my Gmails, and I didn't realize, like, all the comments go to my Gmail, too. So that's why I haven't had no Gmail space. So I think I've turned it off where they stopped going there, and then my Gmail's not full, and I'm not very good with all that stuff. But yeah, it's, yeah, that's where, you know, everybody's donating their time to watch my videos. So you're literally donating your time to help the festival, because that allows me to continue to just make YouTube videos of whatever I'm doing. And again, I know I won't be in Otter Creek next week, so please still watch my videos. It'll still be goofy me, and who knows what kind of goofy stuff I'll come up with when I'm by myself. Go watch some of the older videos, and you'll see when when I'm working at the ranch, I'm just cleaning up, and I'm having paintball wars with myself. And it's just fun, but I'll goof off and have a good time, make people laugh, because that's my goal. And therefore, yeah, but there's a lot of other videos out there, and I forgot where I was going with that. Dismond Art, what's up? Anybody out there that is a vendor that wants to show up, please email Belinda. That way we can get you in line. We will be reaching out to everybody once these vendor forms are complete, and that way we can go ahead and email you the vendor form. That way we can go ahead and get that commitment from you guys. It costs absolutely nothing at this point. If you do want to go ahead and get a booth and you want to pay for it, you're more than welcome to go ahead and tell Miss Belinda, hey, you want to pay for your own booth, and therefore, you know, get you a booth. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see Bub's tackle box when we get there, man. It's going to be cool. Wes is going to be there. Jason, no, I'm not sure. Jason, I don't think Jason. I'm not sure about that. That will come further on down the road, and that will be for Wes. Everybody, you know, be sure to go give Wes a follow and watch his you know, fun with the fam, and then you'll get updates as to what's going on in the other situation. Again, that is no longer really my business, and now that, you know, you guys have another source that can give you information, a direct source, it's only, you know, right that you get that from the source, and that would be Wes. Shawk. All right, Franklin. Well, I appreciate it. Once again, everybody say thanks to Franklin in the chat. Franklin Lemond. I probably said that wrong, bud, but that's all. Sorry. We're gonna call him Train Frank, or can we call you Frankentrain? But he is donating, him and his wife, or be donating their time at the Royal Festival with a train, giving kids rides, and if I'm not mistaken, knitting like conductor hats. And so once again, everybody give Franklin a big thanks. His nephew is in the chat for actually reaching out to me, mentioning about that. And Frank isn't that far away, so that's what's even so much better. It's the closest one. I haven't even found one that close. Well, I guess no. I found one in Jacksonville, so Jacksonville might be a little bit closer. Hold on. My sidearms need to adjust them. Exactly. So, I might stay on here longer just because I have nothing to do. I'll go in there and they'll just laugh at me. Although, where's Twisters at? I missed the races last week. I totally forgot the races were on. I'm pretty sure there's races this week. Dun, 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 dun. You be loved. God bless you as well. That's it. That's it. We're all here to love one another. Think about that. Think if there was no hate in the world. I cannot wait to live in that world. Trinidad, Western. I did shows in Trinidad. Julie at what was it? It's what's the largest there in Trinidad? The largest nursery on the island. Those are my boys there. Freaking what was it? Oh, it's a car. They do the car show. We were the first guys there bringing dirt bikes to Trinidad. So I'm trying to think of what it was called. Ontario, Canada. Appreciate you, Candace. Well, this channel loves you back and loves everybody else back for being a part of this channel. Luis needs some rain. Hopefully get some rain, Luis. Hopefully. It's all good, Debbie. So I try to be pretty consistent with the channel. I try to do my Saturday lives at 12 or Tuesday lives at 6:30. My Tubetown lives are pretty random. I don't really have a set time on those. I think I tried to set one, but I forgot if I did. But Tubetown's that way. Always check to see if you're still subscribed, because the fact of YouTube will unsubscribe you, and therefore you have to resubscribe and hit the all notification bell. That way when I do pop up live, you'll be able to see when it does go live. So be sure to do that, because of oh, cool. Sweet. Well, thanks, Debbie. Appreciate it. And everybody, please feel, it's just so everybody knows, the way that I do my memberships is horrible on the other channel, and it's going to be the same way it always is on here. Some people want to support the channel in other ways, and by doing, I don't ever do extra content on this channel for memberships. The memberships is just the different emojis, and I probably need to upload some more because JK made some for me, but I haven't uploaded them. He's got flipping in a security hat, and I think a couple other ones. But that's it. A lot of times you got pretty cool emojis out there, but there's no extra content. And then on my Tubetown, I have it's a little bit higher of a tier. I have like maybe 3 shorts on there, so I do apologize. Kevin, I got the AC fixed in the truck, but I know, again, people keep asking. They want to support the channel in different ways, and that's a way. But ultimately, if all you can do is watch the videos, that's all I ask for, is just watch the videos and have fun with them. And I mean, you don't even have to like me, but if you watch and laugh because you think I'm doofy and goofy, well then I win, you win, we're all winning. That's such a bummer there, Luis. You too, Malcolm. You have a great weekend. You have a great weekend, sir. South Illinois, James. I'm trying to watch the chat. Sweet. Now it's slowing down a little bit, so sometimes it's weird. It stops. And then right on, Stacy. Well, I appreciate you for stopping on. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Again, everybody's got to go. That's fine. That's why I told Julie. She's like, when I said, well, maybe I'll just do a Tubetown live tonight. She's like, but you already did a live. But I'm like, there's like thousands of people that are on the channel, so therefore they might not have the time right now. They have the time later. So, LFDFTV. Everybody go give Rob a follow. What is up, my man? How you been, sir? Love you and Leanne. How's the boys? The pups? LFDFTV, everybody. That's Rob. He's the partner in crime as far as doing all the jumping. Actually, I'm sending my shows to him now just because of the fact that the YouTube's kind of taking priority as far as my career. But everybody go give Rob right there, LFDFTV, a follow. And have fun with him and Leanne. He's all in it. You know, he's an adrenaline junkie. He rides dirt bikes for a living. He travels the world and does what I did for, the 20 plus years. And he knows a lot about cars and has fun with his cars and stuff. So, but they're awesome people. They're good individuals. Broke down Georgia, but we're back at shows in Texas this week. With Bartram, sweet. That's he knows it as well as I do. That the life on the road, basically you're literally following your dream, but you're chasing your dream from town to town, just like a rodeo star. But you basically, and in between, things happen. You break down. Like, oh man, I've had the whole entire rig break off. I had a 70-foot rig, 35-foot bus, and 35-foot trailer. It was 30-foot trailer with actually 6-foot tongue. But that whole thing broke off going down the road once. I've had so many issues, but he's Whiskey Jack. He can tell you, I know as a combat veteran, I have no idea about that, but you just got to pick up and keep moving. You got a mission to accomplish, and that's to get to that next show. And let me see that. We can't do that, Jody. So the YouTube don't let people do that. So that's why your message is being held up. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that custom fuel line. Did it mess with the injectors? See, the good thing about Rob, LFDF TV right there, he's super mechanically inclined. The dude could take his motorcycle apart from top to bottom. I can't. He could take he's super, he knows all about diesels, and especially the Ford. He could take that thing apart and put it back together. He's very mechanically inclined, and that's where it's when I need help with anything mechanical, I'm like, yo, Rob. It's actually Rob the Road Runner Ratley. Every time he calls, that's what I do. Because when I announce him, that's what I announce him as, the Road Runner, because he's all over. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Is your Kathy birthday? Crying about it because your feelings are okay. Feelings is okay, but you have to understand crying won't fix the issue. That's right. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. They're going good. Power stroke. You know me though. That's the thing though. With Rob's power stroke and my coming, the power stroke that Rob knows, which is what, the older one? What is it? The 7.3? Is it, Rob? 7.3, yeah. Those are different. Those are ones I'll stand behind. But the newer ones, I'm not necessarily a big fan of. I'm just a fan of what I know works, and that's the Cummins. But I do know if I was ever to get a Ford, I'd be getting one of those. Possibly Wolf's Den, I don't know. I'm kind of done with that whole situation. I'm glad that it's all kind of passed. And same thing with the sheriff's office. I've got my say in there. And so that's right. Yes, sir. Always adapt and overcome. Hoorah. But yes, Jenny B, don't ever be sorry. Yep, that's right. Right now we have 7. We have 7 signed up, but that's just from me talking in chat. I haven't actually, none has been pushed on the vending sheet that we have. I'm wanting the vendor forms to be done. I got them to Belinda. Belinda has to readjust them and shift them around, but they have been having problems with the computers there. I was in the office with her the other day, and she was on the phone with a customer support with Microsoft for over an hour. I ended up having to go, but and it was very unfortunate because understanding the language, it was a foreigner, from America, but he wasn't foreign in this country, you get it. But the language, it was kind of hard to understand a lot of the language. But then there was a point where it seemed a little iffy because he kept wanting something to do with the bank, and I'm just sitting there waiting on the phone call to get over with. But ultimately, they had problems with their computers freezing up or something. So therefore, she hasn't been able to do that just yet. But once that's done, I will be hard on it, and I'll have all 30. What do we got? 35, 36 spots taken up for right now, and I'll have them all filled before you know it. That is my goal. And then and that way, and still leave spots for people to call and sign up. But I'm gonna keep going, and once I start marking stuff off, and I find out, and that's another thing, when I find out, okay, what's your booth? Are you willing to drop off your booth and take your car separate? Because when I know that, I can do an area for just those vendors, right? So everybody's gonna come in, take their easy up out, set their stuff up and want to go park their car, I can put more booths closer together because they're not going to be parking the cars there. Now the people that, hey, they want to park their car, we can do those in a certain area. There go my hands. But it's all going to be adjusted as we fill in the slots for the vendors. For example, myself with Tubetown booth, with a What the Hell's booth, with Crystal, and with Bub's Tackle Box, we'll all be in one area. The biggest portion will be, we'll have Bub's Tackle Box set up with the trailer, then we'll have the booth set up there. So all that will go into a tighter area. Therefore, we won't be taking up full-size vending spots because we're all together. But I'll be able to kind of get things marked out and understand as to what vendors are coming, how big their displays are, where to place them, locate them. Because some areas on the street are a little bit narrower with the back slide. What up, Ty? With the back area. So therefore, if it's just like the vendors I seen today across the street, one has like a little shaved ice thing. One lady has like candles. All they has like a little Blue Easy Up, a little table with candles on it, and like those I could put like side by side by side by side by side. DJ Radis, dude, seriously? All right, brother. What? Okay, I know you emailed me before. Email me your number again, man. I'm really I'm like I'm not that smart, but I want to talk with you because that way, I mean, I got everything we need. But maybe if you want to bring your laptop, and then I got my stuff, I'll have my stuff set up, and then maybe you can just, she says, that's right, Whiskey Jack, man, I love you. Freaking, appreciate those thoughts, and that's for everybody out there. But definitely DJ Rash, that way, because I'll probably be like a squirrel. I'll be helping with the festival and things that are going on. I'll be there interacting with the kids at the booth. Obviously, if there's going to be issues that come up with the festival, I'll be more than happy to help with and try and figure out as helping, volunteer, and coordinating. But at the same time, I do want to spend time there at the booth, obviously. But I got a feeling, man, I really got a feeling we're going to get it pretty streamlined on the first try. We're going to run into problems. We're going to run into different snags and stuff, and we'll overcome those as they happen. But for the most part, I think it's going to be super awesome. But DJ Radis, man, if I could have somebody there that could, you have your setup with you. Okay, well, that's even better. So I got 4 powered Mackie 10s with the mixing board, and I got plenty of XLRs. My thoughts was to string them out, you know what I mean, all throughout the festival. But I do have another system. We have a comedian. Don't forget, we have a comedian there. Meet the Taylors. It's Ken, but he's gonna be there doing dad jokes throughout the day. So I'll have him set up at a little area with a speaker and a microphone. That way he can, sit there and talk to the crowd as they're walking by and bust dad jokes off and make people laugh and smile and. But again, my thoughts, DJ Radis, have the speakers throughout. That way we can make announcements. If there's a lost kid, everybody, it's not just one area. But then secondly, if we have a band, I don't know, you'd know probably more about it than I would, but we'll talk on the phone about it. Shall I show you where you can have custom made, I did not know that. That's pretty cool, Chris. All right, yeah. All right, John. So everybody out there, shout out to John right there in the chat. Carnley, he's the one who actually, again, I said it earlier, he's the one who reached out to me about his Uncle Frank, who has a trackless train, which we're so excited about at the festival, man. It's just right now with all the volunteers, and I want to start a fundraiser once I get there. But right now, we're waiting to hear back from, thanks, dude. We're waiting to hear back from Frank's nephew. Frank is the guy who's donating to Bounce House, and they have the custom wood carving booth. But his nephew has restroom trailers. Kind of get a quote on them, see where we're at with that. But then I'd like to start a fundraiser to purchase that or to pay for that. Because right now it's $1,000 for the porta potties, if I'm not mistaken, for the 6 porta potties. And that would be 2 handicaps, 1 at each end, men and women on each end. And that's the goal right now. If things go right with Zem's RV park, I believe the bathhouse there in the middle will be open by then, and people can walk in, and there'll be restrooms in the middle there. At the same time, if we can get a good deal on the bathhouse or the restroom houses, which are, if I'm not mistaken, air conditioned, those are a little bit nicer than porta potties. And so that would be cool to have as well, for your festival to have that stuff. But it's all just it's all in time. It's happening real fast. I'm pumped to kind of get off of the and get back on to the fun things that you guys all know that I love and enjoy. And I probably should get off this thing. I'll go to 15. We'll go to 20. I don't know how long I'll go. I'll just go till I go. Boy, I talk a lot. My goodness. So that's cool about the Monopoly game, the Tubetown Monopoly game. I'm excited, man. There's a lot of Julia sends me a picture the other day. She's leaving the post office and she has a shopping cart. And she's like, WTF. There was so much fan mail that was sent. And I'm like, babe, just tell them out, just get the regular mail at the P.O. box and I'll go pick that stuff up. But it literally filled up the whole back of her car. So this Tuesday's trivia, or Tuesday's live, we probably want trivia because we're going to have a lot of fan mail to open up. And so, what's that say? That was... So where's that at, Slipknot? Are you located close? Oh, can y'all hear that? Don't want to get copyrighted. Woo! Stay tuned. I'm not sure, but that's I appreciate the offer. I'm not sure where afterwards, but maybe the schoolhouse. I could talk to Jeremy. Maybe we'd have one there for the next Christmas in the Creek. But where is it at though? Would it be? Hey, John Wayne, what? I'm not sure. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Well, man, I really don't want. I mean, I appreciate that if you want to, but you don't really. That's going to cost you, half as the amount in fuel as it would for us just to rent one for the day. But my pops just texted. Let's see what he said. But let me speak with you. If we did something like that, let's team it up with something where it'd be worth your while. Like maybe for Christmas in the Creek. If again, I'm not sure where that's at just yet. That's all going to be where Jeremy will. That's all. I think the majority of the people on here are Slipknot, but therefore talk to him. Maybe that it could be teamed up with Christmas in the Creek. From what I know, it should be good. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know. That's for Jeremy to reveal and talk about whenever he does. But if that's the case, then maybe bring it down for that, and that way we'll have it for that. And so Elite, we don't talk politics here. You can vote for what you do in Willis, but we don't talk about anybody else because some people like one side, some people like the other, but we all like each other in here, so we're gonna keep it like that. So, all right, Roy, we're gonna we give everybody a fair opportunity. So some people might not know it, and I don't have the thing clicked on for subscribers only, so therefore I didn't go on a computer and do none of that. So therefore anybody can jump on and say what they're gonna say. But we do appreciate if you do keep coming back with, I don't care what side it's on. We'll go ahead and remove you just because of the fact that we just don't do that here. Yeah, appreciate that, Nina. The only sticker talks about the What's Doing Will sticker in the mailbox at Tubetown, baby. So it's all good, Elite. Some people don't know, so that's why I like to give everybody a fair shot. I don't want everybody to think. Appreciate you, Radis, but I don't want everybody to think. I'm a believer in the human race. I'm a believer in human beings because you know what? If that person across the street is in dire need of help, I don't care if it was the people across the street from Tubetown. If there was a dire need for help over there to save somebody or save, a human being, this guy's there. You know what I mean? I'll put my own life at risk just because of the fact of, I support the human race. I don't support anything other than people trying to love people. And we don't do race, we don't do religion, we don't talk about none of that here because, it seems as if, in my opinion, everybody just needs to love everybody. And that's where we'll leave it. With all that said, I better get off this phone. Sorry if I clapped you and that got loud. Appreciate that, Lee. I try to be, nobody's perfect, and that's where, again, I'm looking forward to speaking with Whiskey Jack over the phone, just a good human being conversation because, everybody sees things differently and that's okay. But as long as you can conversate and have an adult human conversation, and sometimes people can help me see, it's happened a lot. Jeremy's actually done it for me several times. I'm like, Jeremy, here's a situation. Oh, check that dog. Oh, he's gone. He's on a leash. He's good. But and he's like, probably not that, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, because I was thinking that. My wife, all the time, babe, not a good idea. Okay, so, I never think that I'm always right. I never think that I can never be taught and that I can't learn something, because we all can learn something from somebody. And it's the difference of people being able to be people and talk to each other and have conversation and express your views and your points and be able to listen to their views and their points. That's what makes a good human race. And with that said, hopefully everybody in this chat, there's 190 of you, 200 of you that's been kind of floating in here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I love all of you for just being a part of my life. I love being able to share my life with you all. You guys help support me by watching my channels. I don't ever want you guys to think that you have to do anything other than just that. And the ones that do, man, we appreciate that as well. So there's that dog. I'll show you. He's walking his dog. My fingers in the way. It's a big old Great Dane, German Shepherd police dog. Okay, I'll turn it back around. But yeah, how about the button nut challenge on JK's video? You have to go watch. I will, man. You guys have got to go watch JK's videos. I can't watch them all, but I try to watch the ones he makes of me. I don't watch them. Can't watch all those, but super funny. Love that guy. He's like I love all you guys. And yeah. So right now, everybody knows it feels good to be nice, right? It feels good to be mine. It feels good to be nice. So everybody start saying bye, where you're from, because I need to get off this thing, get out of here, and get in there and get my hair cut. I know, right, Karen? It was fun. What's up, Joanne? Thanks, everybody, for joining, coming on today. We went a little long, but nevertheless, I love being able to speak my feelings. You guys listen, even ones who, don't agree all the time. I love you being able to talk and just to be able to, hey, it's okay to disagree, man. We're all here and we're all learning every day. But remember, life is precious, everybody. You're not guaranteed tomorrow. It feels good to be nice. It totally feels good to be nice. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I gotta stop saying so much. So I gotta start doing first. But I just want everybody to know I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to go follow Bub's Tackle Box. Hey, Wes, throw that thing up there if you're still in there for me. Give Wes a follow if you guys want any updates on what's going on with the neighbors across from Tubetown. You'll be getting that through Wes Dockery, and I think he finally finalized the name. Wes, if you're still there, throw your link up there as well, my man. That way, anybody's wanting to know anything's going on with that situation, they can go find over there. We are back on the good track here, back in the positivity. And Ty, we'll get together probably later next week. I got some stuff to do with the track, but definitely looking forward to hanging out again and doing some more work. And hopefully it won't be so hot out. But if it is, oh well. Just keep talking, don't I? Man. All right, Barry. Everybody, you remember? All good, little buddy. Go back and watch the rerun. Everybody knows the saying. Everybody knows the saying. Everybody knows the saying. Everybody knows the saying. Later, ALRG, Karen, Ty. Again, bye-bye to all. Get ready for some mowing meditations with Willis coming up next week. That's right, Karen. You guys all matter to me. Thanks for all the super chats and memberships and just hanging out, having fun, and laughing at me. And with me, but if you laugh at me too, that's cool. I don't mind. So we all win then. Love you all. We'll see ya.